Hello, my little woolly. In today's tutorial, you will learn how to knit the chestnut stitch. It's a 4-row repeat pattern, easy to knit. It has a lovely texture to it, and I think it's great for a wide range of projects. The only thing you need to keep in mind is that if you're going to knit a scarf, a blanket, a wrap, or any kind of garment that needs to stay flat, you need to add a nice edge on each side of the piece because it tends to bend. This swatch has been blocked and it looks prettier than before. So this would be my second suggestion. When your work is finished, just block it. It's not reversible. This is the other side of the work. Okay, grab your needles, a little bit of yarn, and let's get busy. Firstly, we need to cast on multiples of 6 plus 2 edge stitches or selvage stitches. So I'm going to cast on 6 times 2, 12, plus 2, 14 stitches. We will start with a setup row. This row will be worked once, won't be repeated again. So, setup row or row 0, I'm going to purl across. So, that means purl every stitch. I'm going to speed it up for you so the video is not too long. When I get to the last stitch, only on this first row, I like to work it through the back loop. So in this case, I'm going to purl the last one through the back loop. This way, we can avoid a huge loop there. First row, right side of the work. We start with knit 1, the edge or selvage stitch, and now comes the repeat. The repeat is what you will find between asterisks on the written instructions. Remember, you can find my patterns on my website, sewwoolly.net, and there is a link for you below this video on the description box, just below the title of the video. So, the repeat is slip 1 stitch knitwise. That means pass it onto the right hand needle as if to knit. Knit 2, 1, 2, and now pass the slipped stitch over the last 2. It means the third one from left to right. 1, 2, 3. This one is the slip stitch. I'm going to pass it over the last 2. Knit 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's the repeat. Let's do it again. Slip 1 as if to knit. Knit 2. 1, 2. And pass the slipped stitch over the last 2. 1, 2, 3. Over the last 2. Knit 3. 1, 2, 3. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there is 1 stitch left, ending with knit 1, the edge stitch. Now, if we count the stitches we have 2 stitches less. So for every repeat, you will end up with 1 stitch less. Don't worry, because on next row, we're going to solve it. Second row, wrong side of the work. We start with purl 1, the edge or selvage stitch, and now comes the repeat. Super easy. Purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over. Pay attention here. It looks like a double yarn over, but it's not. It's just a way to do it before a purl stitch. Purl 1. That's a repeat. Let's do it again. Purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, purl 1. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there is 1 stitch left, ending with purl 1, the edge or selvage stitch. Now, if we count, we should have 14 again. Exactly, 14 stitches. Third row, we start with knit 1, the edge stitch, and now comes the repeat. Knit 3, 1, 2, 3, slip 1 as if to knit, knit 2, 1, 2, and pass the slipped stitch over the last 2. Same steps, but in different order. Let's do it again. Knit 3, 1, 2, 3, slip 1 as if to knit, knit 2, and pass the slipped stitch over the last 2. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there is 1 stitch left, ending with knit 1. Again, we have 2 stitches less. Remember, for every repeat, you will end up with 1 stitch less. And fourth and last row, and here we will fix that problem. We start with purl 1, the edge stitch, and now comes the repeat. Purl 1, yarn over, purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat. Purl 1, yarn over, purl 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have more stitches, keep repeating until there is 1 stitch left, ending with purl 1. And that's it. These 4 rows create the pattern. Repeat them until the desired length is reached. When finished, bind off knitwise after row 4. It means facing the right side of the work. So, this is everything for today, my little woolly. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and happy knitting!